always remember to be croc-wise. Ah, 2 epic fails now. But thanks for the update, Barry. Welcome back to the channel, guys.
Welcome back.
We have officially just crossed into Western Australia.
Yep.
How exciting! Woohoo! If you have been following us right from the beginning, we've never been to Western Australia.
You haven't?
Oh, well, you have. Not with a caravan.
No.
This is officially my only state that I've not been into.
Well, you have now.
But I have now. We've just crossed the border. All was good. And now we're on adventures. So stick around, guys. We've got a fair bit to show you. We are just going to pull in to Fuel Up Digger. This is the... Oh, actually, it's been the only stop since we crossed the border. We are going to turn on in. We found a BP. Travelling today, we've done over 500 Ks, give or take. We have stopped for a couple of fuel stops on the way just to keep us topped up. But we've been running pretty well, haven't we?
Yep.
It's another day in WA. Roz and I have decided to, leave the old boys back in the van. And you've been here before, Roz. Mm-hmm. We, I've known it to be called the Mini Bungles, I think it's called. But I think the traditional name is, I want to call it Mirima, but Mirima, I think. So we're going to do a couple of the walks. We're going to go up to the viewing platform, I believe.
Up to the lookout.
Yeah, this is literally only like not even 2 minutes from town in Kununurra. To get here, you can, if you've got a disability, there's seems to be like flat walking tracks. What are those metal walkways, I guess you'd call them?
Yeah, just like a boardwalk sort of thing, yeah.
Yep, plenty of parking. When I walk through, there's a couple of tourist buses here as well. It's pretty, well, it's not too early. We did want to sleep in this morning. And I feel like the temperatures...
Yeah, it's only 20 to 9.
There you go. I'm still feeling like I'm on NT time / Queensland because I had to speak to the needy daughter this morning.
Absolutely.
What about you? Actually, you still rocking Queensland time?
No, I changed it over.
Did you?
Changed it over to WA. So I'm on WA time now. It's 20 to 9. It's 20 to 11 in Queensland. So Queensland's 2 hours ahead. But the best time to walk this place, if it's hot, morning or late afternoon.
Yes. And we have some other plans for this afternoon, so you'll have to stick around. But anyway, let's go enjoy the Mini Bungles. So I was thinking of wearing my boots today, but we're just rocking Crocs. We were just saying how unfit we are. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think the view's going to be worth it.
Yes.
We've made it to the top platform. There's a couple of rocky bits. There's a bit of platform area. I wonder if we walk over this side if we'll see the caravan. Let's have a look. I reckon we might do. Let's go a bit further. There's a couple of little paths that spear off, but yep, here it is. We'll be able to see the caravan. So just over this side here is basically the caravan where we're parked up. It's called the Hidden Valley Caravan Park. Beautiful views from there as well, but this is on the other side. completed the lookout trail, which was a class 4, around about the 700 meters return. It did say about 25 minutes. I'm gonna say if you just want to, you know, do a power on up there and have a quick look, it's not even going to take you that. As I mentioned, there's a couple of other walks you can do. We're just going to stick with that one because we've got a fair bit to fit into this episode. But yeah, just always remember, if you're out this way too, guys, it is getting really hot now, so just bring plenty of water and just enjoy the scenery. It's actually been absolutely beautiful. We've just stopped in at the old Durack homestead. It was built way back in the mid-1800s by Patrick Durack for his family, and it lays at the bottom of the beautiful Lake Argyle. We'll just take you for a little wander around of the homestead. There are tour buses that bring you out here. There is an entrance fee to go into the homestead, and they've also got the family graves, which are well and truly dating back into the 1800s and early 1900s. A really special place. I would highly recommend stopping in here on your way up to the lake and just enjoy it. There's tea, coffee available, and there's a number of information brochures and that here for, I guess, different tours and areas to explore where we are. We've just decided to do a bit of a day trip out here to Lake Argyle and the homestead from where we've set up camp. But there is heaps of room here if you do want to park your caravan in and check it out on the way up as a day trip. Heaps of parking. Got these 3 up here. Full steam ahead. We are ready, I reckon, to make the plunge into the epic Insta pool. I've heard it's pretty cold, but I've come all this way, so I'm going to jump in. Maybe a bombie, I reckon. Lake Argyle swimming pool.
Infinity pool.
Infinity pool. Is it worth the hype? Is it amazing? Well, the serenity, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, loving the view. What do you reckon?
Oh, it's a little bit chilly on the willy.
A few different camping options here at the Discovery at Lake Argyle. You've got your powered, your non-powered. There's cabins as well. I'm not doing a full tour of the park. We literally came here to check out the pool, and as I mentioned, you don't actually have to stay here to use the pool. We're just going to pop over and see about getting a cold drink, and then I think we're going to be making our way on our next little adventure. The dam was completed in 1972. It opened up 76,000 hectares of land for irrigated agriculture and changed the economic and social structure of the region. The Rockfield Dam is 68 metres high and 355 metres long, and originally impounded 5.8 million megalitres of water, then the largest reservoir in Australia. In 1996, the spillway was raised 6 metres, almost doubling its capacity. Construction engineers were challenged by enormous and annual floods and the site's remoteness. With this day trip that we're doing, it's only an easy, I reckon, if you allow an hour to get out here. The road is fully sealed the whole way, and there's a few different little stops on the way as well. But as I said, you don't have to bring your caravan out here if you want to base yourselves in Kununurra and then make a couple of day trips is what we're doing, and it saves moving the van around and stuff like that, and you can still see everything comfortably doing day trips. We've just come down to the day use and picnic area at Lake Argyle. It's absolutely stunning. There's definitely no camping here, and they definitely check. So the only camping out here is at the Discovery Park. So where we left you was at the very top. We crossed over the dam wall and we came down here. Absolutely beautiful. A little fun fact on this side of the river, chompy saltwater crocodiles. And if you did fancy a swim on the other side, you're only going to get a little bit of a nibble with a freshwater if you're lucky. But it's absolutely amazing. Such a good spot. Good morning, we're off to another adventure, Emma Gorge. Emma Gorge is situated, I'm going to say, because you know my geographics ain't the greatest, probably about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes off the turn off. We turn down the Gib River Road and we made it to Emma Gorge in hot step. We've got Roz. We don't know where the boys are. Probably overtaken us because Mr. B's on this walk with us this morning. We're just taking it slow. We've got water, hats, there's amenities just right near the car park when you get here. I do believe there's cabins here, but as I always say, just check online. I'll pop the details below. And it's looking like a nice balmy day. Do you reckon we're keen for a swim?
I think so, and it can't be any colder than the pools that we've been in the past few days, so I reckon it'll be lovely. Yeah, if you're out this way and you're doing a walk like this, I reckon you've got to have a reward at the end. Yep,
I think I might put my Crocs into a sports mode.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit further up.
Absolutely, I'm just rocking the Crocs as well. I was going to wear the Elita water shoes, but just decided to rock the Crocs today and see how we go.
And there's the two have-a-chats up ahead.
Hi Mr. B, that's got anything to do with it. He'll be trying to map us on the track because that's just what he does. But you know what? They could be banging on about something. Who knows? Look at him. Hey, you two.
Tweedledum and Tweedledee. So we've just come across our first bit of a hop, skip and a jump here. Is it cold? Oh gee, it's fresh. Wow, look at that. We've been going a fair while now. I'm going to say this is quite rocky and unsteady, a bit challenging in places, and you definitely need to take it slow. There are little blue markers that you follow on the way. It is beautiful scenery. There's a couple of little spots that you can just, I guess, stop for a little rest. We have seen a couple of people up here with minor injuries, a couple of falls. But yeah, I guess it's just one of those things. I prefer to look down where I'm going than looking ahead. I might miss out on a little bit of scenery, but I'd rather know where my feet are going. I've just got to quickly share. There was this fella and he just said to me, he goes, "Oh, you look absolutely wonderful. Look how glamorous you look. Did you arrive on helicopter?" And I was like, "What? Seriously?" And he goes, "Oh, but you just look like, you know, you've landed in a helicopter and had a swim up this beautiful gorge." I'm like, "Yeah, right. Seriously." But thanks for the compliment anyway. Here comes Mr. B. Mr. B, yep. Are you sure you have you got me a helicopter organised? Because I'm still cracking up about what that gentleman said to me.
Yeah, no.
No helicopter?
No.
Actually stopped for a swim. You'd class it as the first water hole because that's the first one you hit before you actually get to the main Emma Gorge. That one's actually really beautiful. It's quite deep. A lot of people sort of power on and get to the main gorge, and then on their way back they sort of like, "Oh, nah, I won't stop again." So yeah, just decided to have a quick little stop off and a beautiful little swim, and just making our way back now. A lot of the pathway is sheltered with trees, so it's not as hot, but yeah, definitely still bring a lot of water and a hat with you. We made it back from our trek out to Emma Gorge. It was spectacular, definitely worth it. We're just making our way into, I think it's like the resort area. There's a swimming pool here, cafe and stuff. We actually brought our own lunch. I think too, as I've said many times, traveling full time, you know, we don't buy food everywhere we go. So we're just going to find a shady spot, kick back for a little bit, have our sandwiches, cold drink, and maybe even an ice block. amazing workshop.
I know.
Couldn't believe it. Like once we went in there, we were just like blown away, and I had such a great time like putting all the little zebra stones and everything in the water because it really changed their colours. We learnt a lot. How good was it? Like the stripes, the spots, like all the different things we learnt.
And amazingly, it is expensive in big chunks. So they had a tabletop in there. It's 400 kilos, $52,000.
Hope my earrings weren't that expensive, Mr. B.
No, close to. Anything for you.
So, oh, listen to that, guys. How sweet. How sweet is Mr. B?
I know, right?
But zebra stone is only ever found in the Kimberley.
It is.
And it's said to be from, I think it was 500 to 600 million years ago. A lot of the orange bits in it are sort of like the mud. And as we learnt, it is quite soft. So if you sort of like get a bit of sandpaper or sort of swish it around, it actually starts to break down. So you do have to be careful. The two little tumbling machines, they polish like the offcuts and stuff like that, don't they?
Yeah, so they sell offcuts because there's nothing more that they can do with them.
Yeah.
Zebra stone is supposed to reduce negative energy and to reconnect you with Earth's positive energy.
I like that. That's good. Alrighties. Well, if you're up in this area, I reckon stop on in. We're back to another day, guys, in Kununurra, and today we're going to take you on a really cool adventure. We're going to be crossing the Ivanhoe Crossing, which is another tick on my bucket list. We have arrived, and I'm just going to tell you a few fun facts about the crossing. So to start with, always remember to be croc-wise. This crossing, it is pretty famous, and I'm sure a lot of you would have seen it already on a lot of YouTubers' content and photos. It is seasonal. It is very fast flowing. It is impassable in the wet season. This crossing was first built back in the 1930s as a very rustic causeway. Back then, it was the main route to get to Wyndham. We are heading to Wyndham today, and we are going to show you some beautiful scenery on the way. However, it was quite rustic, so around about in the mid-1950s, they actually gave it a bit of a revamp. To save money on concrete, they cut the bottoms off 104 big, like 44-gallon petrol drums. They welded them all together, and that made the crossing to save on concrete, and then they just did the top run. There is a lot of locals that go fishing here. There are good barras caught here as well, but as you will see shortly, I don't know if you want to risk it, but yeah, it's pretty hectic. But anyway, Ivanhoe Crossing, let's give it a go.
Interesting fact about Ivanhoe is that it was named after the novel Ivanhoe by Sir Walter Scott back in the 1800s, and Ivanhoe is a town in New South Wales, so it was named after that. How impressive is that?
How bizarre is that? And I'm not quite sure if I just told you because I'm a bit excited. It's actually the crossing of the Ord River. So yeah, it is fast flowing, it is seasonal, but yeah, it is epic, and there's always a lot of people here. I reckon there's probably more people here than the famous Cahills. Let's go, guys. Bucket list number 2, crossing, Ivanhoe Crossing, WA.
It's a little bit bumpier this section because of uneven surface.
rude not to. Even though we're not completing the Gibb River Road this trip.
Yep.
The Gibb River Road turn off, it's probably about halfway, I'm going to say, between Kununurra and Wyndham, travelling on the Northern Highway. And yeah, I think anyone that travels full time and heads this way, or even doing a lap or something like that, they stop, don't they?
Yep.
We've seen a lot of caravans on the move heading from the west back this way.
Yep.
Do you reckon they're heading to the NT?
Well, not much elsewhere to go.
Well, I don't know. Why are they going from the WA to the NT? Who knows? Everyone's going in a different direction.
Well, it's cooler now in the NT, so a lot of people are coming across now to do the NT in the dry season.
True.
After the wet season, because all the parks are open, all the waterfalls are still open while they're flowing.
Yeah, definitely.
And less crocodiles in the dry season.
Less crocodiles?
Yeah.
There's still crocodiles.
Less movement of crocodiles around flooded areas. So
very true, very true.
And if you want to head this way and then go south, it's the only way to come through Kununurra, back through to Katherine, north to Darwin, south down to Alice, or 3 ways and then across to Mount Isa back into Queensland. Unless you're going to go the Cape, and you could actually cut off at Daily Waters and head across and do the Savannah Way, and then cross all the way through there and go up the Cape that way. So you've got a few options depending on what your travel plans are.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, as I mentioned the other day, we've just been doing a couple of these day trips, which has been really easy. And again, it's just less stress, I think. You know, traveling full time, we still like to have a little bit of normality and not a mad rush of traveling every single day, unhooking and so forth. We're not on such a time restriction, I feel.
No, and most of the day trips are about an hour away, so they drag the van out here to set up, then go and do what you wanted to do, come back, stay the night, and then move somewhere else. It's just easier just to do the hour out there, spend the day what you want to doing, and then drive an hour back, and you're not spending valuable time setting up, packing down.
Absolutely.
Each day. And where we are is a fairly good location, so we've got all we've got all the town that's got supplies and stuff, so if we decide at the last minute we need something, we can do that at the very last minute before we continue on.
It's just been a good base for a couple of days to come and explore. But anyway, we're about halfway to Wyndham. That's where you've mapped us to?
Yeah.
We'll see you there. We're just at the first pull-in sort of rest area at Wyndham, and we're officially at this really cool sign. So I'll just show you. We're actually in the heart of the Kimberley. It's quite a big map and there's a little bit of sun on it. So I'll just quickly show you down here. So Kununurra, that's where we are. So we basically came across here. We did a quick sort of loop here to Ivanhoe. And then we went down the Victoria Highway and then onto the Great Northern Highway. We actually stopped at the grotto. There was no water in it, and we've now continued up here to Wyndham. So we're basically going to be showing you soon a really cool lookout point which joins the 5 rivers, which will be pretty amazing. It's a good little pull-in area here. Mr. B in tow. What did you learn about those camels? Looked like something from a nativity scene.
So it was an inaugural part of Wyndham, was a big area, the wharf in Wyndham. So during the gold rush there was a lot of Chinese, multiculturalism, but the Afghans actually came with their camels from Afghanistan and were important, integral part of the trading route here.
Oh, he's a big one. So evidently this big fella, the big croc, he's in town, so we're going to go and have a look at him. There's a couple of other different things. I'm just reading here on the sign as well. We have officially made it. Woohoo! We've made it again to the most northerly town, Mr. B, in Western Australia. How exciting. Are you going to be a bit excited?
Yeah, but
I'm excited.
It's also got the biggest tree in captivity.
Oh,
Boab tree in captivity.
That sounds pretty cool.
So,
on that note, I'll quickly tell you. I was going to tell you when I was in the scrub with the boabs.
well, let's walk this way and we'll get the camels as well. while you're chatting.
Oh, okay, sure, we can do that. So with the boabs, they're not quite sure. They've had scientists over years and years and years trying to work out how they actually got to Australia, because they're not native to here. They're native to Africa and Madagascar. But honestly, they still really can't work it out. They thrive in this region up here in WA, the Kimberley region, because it represents similar climate to Madagascar and Africa. And they're absolutely beautiful. Yesterday at the zebra stone shop, I got actually to feel...
Come on.
What are you doing?
Yeah, come on, camel.
Oh my goodness. So yesterday I got to feel the actual pod, didn't we, of the boab. Yeah. And it feels like velvet. It's amazing. We've passed a couple of real big ones on the way, so I'm keen to stop on in. There's only, well, there's a little one here near Digger.
Oh, yeah.
This one actually has a couple of pods on it, which you can see up there. And they're absolutely gorgeous. There is a really big one in this area, and what they used to do with it back in the day was hold prisoners in it. It's got a girth of, like, I don't even know how big. I think it's, I don't even know, maybe we'll say 25 meters or something. And they basically hollowed it out and used to hold Indigenous prisoners in there back in the day. So there you go. I'm sure I'm not going to pronounce it the correct way, but up here we are in Balangara country, which is the Indigenous country in this area. Some of the names are really hard to pronounce, but you know what? Sometimes we give it a go, we get it completely wrong, but I don't know, as long as we give it a go, right? This big fella was made possible from the Wyndham Lions Club and a couple of different companies and businesses up this way as well. It is massive, and he's actually made out of concrete. So there you go. Mr. B was like, oh, I'd like to see one of those that size in real life, but seriously, have you ever seen a crocodile this big? It's crazy. But anyway, we're on a mission now because I'm a little bit hungry, and I heard that this town has got the best pies in WA. Well,
Going hungry today.
I'm feeling a little bit disappointed. I actually think this has been our first epic fail.
Yep.
Yeah. Nah?
Yeah, no, so
Yeah, nah? Nah?
yeah, so we got told there was an amazing bakery here.
That had, wait for it, crocodile, buffalo, what else was it? I don't know, kangaroo,
everything anyhow.
emu, platypus.
So we decided this morning, oh yeah, we'll have a pie, so we won't need to take lunch. So guess who's getting hungry?
Well, I don't know about you, Mr. B, but I'm getting real hangry now. Yeah, so we're at the bit of everything shop, convenience store, petrol, whatever, but the bakery evidently closed down a year ago. So if you'd heard about it like we did, yeah, nah, not here anymore. Alrighty. I don't even have any snacks, but anyway, looks like we are gonna check out the rest of Wyndham, because you know we are in the most northern town of WA, but we've got no food. I don't even know if they've got a pub here. I don't even think we can have a countery. Mr. B, let's find out. Let's find out. Is there a pub in town?
No, I'm going to drive into the centre and see what there is.
Do you think we could get a countery?
No, it might be, but we'll see what there is.
I'm not holding my breath.
No.
Oh, well, there's a coach that's took a hairpin bend a little bit short, and he got stuck on the corner, and he can't get no traction. So he's there. So we've had to call the tow trucks and everything from Kununurra to come up and tow him off the road.
Gee, 2 epic fails now. But thanks for the update, Barry.
That's all right. No worries.
Thanks, mate. Have a great day.
Shame they don't have the UHFs going or whatever, just to let him trying to get onto the main office, because they're all alone, just put it on their website.
Yeah. Jeez.
Cheers, mate.
No worries. Look at that. 2 epic fails. But anyway, hopefully the bus recovers. See you, Barry. Barry was just telling us that busloads of people go up there every day. Can you believe that?
Oh, the recovery trucks.
Yeah, the tow truck's up there. I'm just amazed because we were only just banging on about this town. This town has less than 800 people,
Yeah.
and there's really not a lot to see. So we were actually taking you guys up to the 5 Rivers Lookout,
Yeah.
and now the bus has taken the turn too sharp and yeah, it's about to be recovered. But anyway, road closed. That's from the bus driver. Ah! Anyway, sorry about that, Mr. B. Carry on.
So yeah, they had a stucker, so no lookout either.
I feel sorry for the tourists on there. Like, no water, no nothing, and as I could see, like, it's pretty hot up there. It's in the high 30s.
33 outside, so
it's going to be a while. It's going to be hours before they can get another coach up here.
yeah. Well, speaking to Barry when he was off camera, was saying that yeah, a fair few hours, but yeah, but when they were dragging the bus, you could actually hear it.
It was just scraping.
Because it was just above us. It was actually scraping.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's done a tyre or he's done something, but Barry said
he cut it too close.
Yeah, lost
Maybe
traction.
it was his first day.
Lost some traction. Had a bit of a stacker. So
Oh dear. All right, let's see what else we can not find today.
well, I'm heading back to Kununurra.
Sometimes when you go on adventures, they can be epic fails.
Well, a 2 and a bit round trip for.
Well, we saw the big crocodile.
No, yeah, that was a bonus.
Anyway, we're gonna stop whinging now.
Yeah.
Right, so we could be onto something. I went into the Wyndham Bottle-O, met the 2 coppers that work in town. They were doing license checks actually, and then they could clearly see that I was an out-of-towner. I said that it's had a bit of an epic fail today, including the bus and everything as well, and that I was getting hangry, and they've told me to come here. It's called the Wyndham Oasis, and evidently it's meant to be good, so let's see. What's your name? Spencer?
Spencer.
Hello, Spencer. I'm Amanda from Good Different Adventures.
All right.
And I was looking forward to going up to that lookout, and I saw that the bus had a bit of a oopsies.
Yeah.
Were you scared?
No, it was on our side. We were right. We were on the beach
Ooh.
side, not over, going over. So.
So was it the bus driver's first day? First gig?
No. He's been driving for years, but
Then what was he doing?
I don't know. It didn't go wide enough.
Well, I mean, I flicked the drone up, so I was waving to you.
Right, all right.
So are you on the original bus now? Is it?
Yeah.
It's been recovered, so
Yeah.
there was no damage?
No damage, no. No, it goes from here to Broome and then down the west coast across the Nullarbor.
Wow, so how many days in total is your trip?
Well, we're only doing this section from Darwin to Broome.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that, or you can start over in the Hunter Valley and come up
Wow, that
middle
sounds
and-
amazing.
Mm,
So just through
go
like
right
a tour
around.
group or
Yeah,
something like that?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow, that's good.
Yeah, no, I have done the
Mhm.
whole trip, but in 3 different trips. Yeah.
Good on you. Living the dream, living the
Yeah,
dream.
Living the dream.
Alrighty, well thanks for giving
Yeah.
our viewers an update, because we were a little bit concerned
Yeah.
with the bus and everything. So glad to see that. Well, we've had a
No
good
worries.
feed. How good was the Oasis, got to say?
Yes. Yeah, we
Yeah.
phoned in and did tell them there was a few coming. So.
Oh, if only we could have had a nice cold beer. But anyway,
We'll have one later.
no worries. Thanks for the chat,
Okay.
Spencer.
Thanks, love.
Safe travels.
Bye.
We've just pulled into the Wyndham Caravan Park because we have heard that there is one of the biggest boab trees here. Found this little sign. It does say that the boab tree is located in the back of the caravan park, and you do need to be respectful, but you can actually go in and have a look at it. So I've made it this far, so I'm going to go and try and find it. It actually does look like a nice little caravan park. Clearly we're not staying here, but anyway, we'll have a little walk through and see if we can find the big boab. Actually looks like a nice caravan park, to be honest. Looks like it's got a swimming pool. Oh, here we go, we're in luck. Big boab, 50 metres. Alrighty, let's go around. There's a few caravans parked up here. I'm gonna say it's probably not the spot that we would want to stop at, but you know, each to their own. If you're up this way and you're in your motorhome or your caravan and you want to stop in, that's huge. I've got to say, the one thing I've been loving since being out here already in this East Kimberley area are the boab trees. So the largest boab tree in captivity. The boab grows very slowly over hundreds of years. Trees like this one can reach anything from a height of 25 metres with a girth up to 20 metres. The wood is soft and spongy and can store water within its fibres during the dry season. The fruit or nut can also be up to 25 centimetres long and 15 centimetres in diameter. Its chalky white pit is also edible and high in vitamin C. This tree is absolutely outstanding. So glad we actually stopped to have a look at it, and it's just beautiful. It does actually have the seed pods up there, and there's a few leaves as well. How lucky are these guys to be actually camped right next to it? Absolutely beautiful. Back from the boab tree in the caravan park, so lovely in there. But take two, we've just got word from the local coppers that the lookout's open again.
Yes.
So up we go, we're going to go check it out. This is the corner now that we're going around that the bus got stuck on, so we'll just have a quick look.
Found this little monument here on Anzac Hill. It is dedicated to all the East Kimberley personnel who have served in the wars and peacekeeping. They also have the red and purple poppies. For those that don't know, purple poppies are for service animals and red poppies are for service personnel. So this monument is a dedication to both, and it's in a lovely location. I think this is where they must have their Anzac Day and Remembrance Day services.
It's about probably, give or take, 5 minutes out of Kununurra.
Yeah.
We're making our way back. We've had an amazing day, and we just sort of thought, let's stop in here this afternoon and just, I guess, reflect, look at the beautiful scenery, and just be grateful for, I guess, making it into WA and having adventures and all of that. So we hope you have loved this episode. We're going to wrap it up now. It's been a few amazing days, but we've got heaps more to, I guess, directions places. We've got some camping and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess that's about it, isn't it?
Yep.
And what do you always say?
Go on adventures, have fun when out there, especially if you see Mick Taylor. Be safe. Always please be safe.
Hang on, some people might not know who Mick Taylor is. Will they have to stick around for see who Mick Taylor is?
Oh yeah, if you don't know who Mick Taylor is, don't go and have a beer with Mick. Definitely don't get a lift with Mick, and definitely don't pee off Mick.
See you next episode, guys.